Hi there, today's video is finally a colour and chat. I know guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like every time I sit down something happens, someone knocks. For some reason this just does not seem to be a video that is easy for me to film on my channel for some reason. So let's get cracking. Before we do anything else, please stay tuned. There is a giveaway in this video because I also haven't done that this month either, so I thought we'll put them both in. Two birds, one stone, get that over and done with. So I am colouring in Johanna Basford's The Rooms of Wonder, her beautiful new colouring book, and a lovely lady did request to see me colour the shower page, so I am trying to make a start somewhere. Who knows? I need green. I thought I was being so organised, but of course I never am. Right, before we do anything else, I have a little request to make of you guys. I had a... Sorry guys, just picking colours. Yeah, that'll do. Like, what's the word? A list. English, Emma, English. A list of all the video requests people had made over the last few months, and I've lost it, which is very unlike me. As unplanned and unprepared my channel seems, I'm usually pretty organised in things like that, but no, I've looked everywhere, I can't find it, it's gone. So I know it's annoying, but if you would mind remaking your request so I can remake my list. I know it seems like I never get to people's requests. Am I even on? No. Should I zoom in and risk the fact that I'll probably then forget? I'm not going to bother, it's a colour and chat, no one cares. I know it's a bit of a bother, and it seems like I never get around to anyone's requests, but I always have them, and I am always slowly working in whatever requests I can to any videos, albeit maybe in a subtle way. So if you don't mind either chucking it in the comments down below is the easiest. You can direct message me on Instagram if you prefer to make your request private, or of course you can email me. My Instagram and email is in the description box down below. I would very much appreciate that so I can fix my list. I've got a couple of requests just lately. I've started a new list, so the request to colour in here, I have a request to colour in 100 hugs, I'm aware of that one, and a request to show how I colour Christine Karen eyes, I've got that one written down, so those ones are not an issue. Just everything else forever. So if you've ever made a request in the 2 years I've had my channel and I haven't gotten around to it yet, and it was on my list because I write them all down, and you would still like to see it and haven't given up on your request, please put it to me again. I take every comment serious, so even if you've put like an offhanded like, oh, I can't wait to see you colouring that, it does go on my list. Just doesn't seem like it because well, it's not a short list, or it wasn't. Gutted, so annoyed. Oh, Emma, fail. Is this gonna look? We'll see. We'll see. I said I'd colour, I didn't say I had a plan. Oh, I zoned out. Right, let's see now. What else? There was a few bits and pieces I wanted to update you guys on. Oh, we are back on a schedule. I know a few videos ago I said that my scheduling was crippling my artistry and creativeness and blah 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 blah. And to be honest, what I realised is I was doing that. My schedule has nothing to do with it. I think the issue was trying to do a certain amount of videos each week no matter what, but planning was not my problem. Not planning has shown me what true stress is. I'm definitely one of those that needs, you know, a little diary with what to film when and what needs to go up and a little bit of a plan. I think the main thing I've realised is maybe, you know, it's not the end of the world if, like, my plan changes or, you know, I'm not sticking to like a have to do 4 videos every week kind of plan, but I am going back to planning out my content and, I've, you know, the free spirit life is not for me. I'm using the Koh-i-No pencils, by the way, by Polycolour, because, well, hadn't used them for ages, and although I have a very large colouring pencil collection, I do actually try and rotate between them all. I am also aware of the request to use Ortizas a little bit more for colour combos, so don't forget I'm aware of that one too. That one's on my list. I'm working on a Reptiloids page with lots of different Ortiza combo. No, not Reptiloids. I'm making that up. What page was I working? In my enchanted faces, got lots. I got my Ortizas out already, and we're playing with those. I know you wanted to see Brute Funa colour combos as well. For those of you that don't know, every month I do a colour combinations video. That's a lie. Not every month. Every so often, when I've got enough pages to show for it. Maverick will kill me if I pretend it's every month. But pretty regular. We'll go with that. We'll go with pretty regular. And, you know, I share all my combos that I've used on my pages with you guys, show you what pencils they were, and you can see the actual combos on the page instead of just a list of pencils. And I'll pop that playlist down below for you guys in case you haven't seen that and you are interested. There's a few videos in there now to have a look through. But I did have a request for more Ortiza, so I'm on with that. Like I say, Brute Funa Square is not something I'm short of in the colour combos videos. I use my Brutes a lot. I know you guys have them and use them, so they do appear quite regular on my channel. I know this is a bit weird because I'm like right off in the corner. It's because I've changed my desktop around. I was trying to get my Gemini die cut on my worktop, and oh my god. So I'm not like mad about the new setup, but until I'd actually tried to colour on it, I didn't realise that these new... I've got my marker towers like in front of me here, and they're kind of limiting how high my book can go, but also how low down my colouring arm goes. Best laid plans. Right, may have to change things with that later. Don't know. See, this is why I don't do colouring chats. My brain can't remember what I was talking about while colouring. Yeah, so desktop problems, small things. Which leads me into very clever segue there. A life update. There isn't one, really. I'm a complete hermit. All I do is work, sleep, eat, and if I get at all any chances to, I colour. What was I going to say then? I did get a comment a bit back, I think it was on one of my decluttering videos. This is not me having a pop, by the way, this is just real life. About how they don't see how I actually colour anything. It's like, well, you know, I colour pretty slow, spend most of my time working, I colour as much as I can, and it is just a hobby that, you know, I get that I have a channel, but I'm just a hobbyist. You know, the channel's not my job, it's just something I do for fun, to relax. Although maybe that's how a crazy person relaxes, I don't know. And anyway, there was a point to this. I was wondering, it's been a long time since I did like an all my completed pages video. See, I'm immune to barbed comments. I don't care. I just it just makes me think of video ideas. So I was thinking like I could show you what I actually ever colour. So that might be maybe interesting for people. I'm not sure. I'm not sharing colours and things because, you know, it's like I said, it's just a colour and chat. Do we think yellow? I was going to kind of go from the green into maybe something interesting like a pinky purple. But is that maybe a bit too clever for me? Let's try. Sod it. It will work or it won't. I think we all get a little bit sick of leaves and green every so often. Don't get me wrong, I love a good floral page, but I've definitely coloured enough now where I'm trying to find different colour combos for sure. Right, let's see. With regards to my card making channel, I know you guys that are colourists don't care, but I've applied the same rule to that, and I am a little bit more scheduled. I'm remembering that it exists, seeing as I kind of forgot about it for a little while, and there are now a couple of videos going up every week on that channel. Been doing quite well with it for remembering the last few weeks, so that is working out much more prepared. Apparently I'm just happier with a plan. Let's just at least try and be in the middle a little bit. I should probably make a plan for these videos, to be honest, instead of just picking a page and sitting down. That needed more of a gap in between, really. Hope you guys are all keeping well, and if you're in a part of the world that is cold at the moment, that you're managing with your possibly crazy gas and heating bills. I know here in the UK it's all gone a little bit wild on that front. Can only kind of go day by day, can't we? I'm literally filming with, I've got my dressing gown on over my clothes. That's the life we're living now. You know, when you sit there and think, I'm not putting that heating on. I refuse. I will spend hundreds of pounds on colouring books and the most ridiculous price pencils in the world, on a whim, randomly, with no problem, sat here in an entire craft room full of crap that would make brilliant fuel, probably. And yet, have I put that heating on? No, I have not. I may have to give in because my toes are going slightly numb. Put it on for a couple of hours. It's obviously I can't afford my heating bill, to be honest. There's only 2 of us here. I've not got children or anything, so we're not running a million devices. We don't have all the lights on, and we're not in different rooms, so it doesn't really cost us that much. So it's not the end of the world. I think I'm so sick of hearing about it on the TV and everywhere and on social media and from the gas companies constantly. I've actually put a block. I've blocked my gas company from changing my direct debit again. I'm like, in credit by quite a substantial amount because of the direct debits they've been taking from me. And I know we're only in October, well, November now, but and yeah, you know, I'm going to spend a few £100 over the next few months, but in fairness, they've already taken that much, so I've paid a few £100 for them already, and I've just got to that point where they're not having any more of my money until I've actually spent that much on gas and electric, because they're doing my head in. Every month they're like, we're putting it up by this now to cover your amount, and we're putting it up by this now to cover your amount. And in fairness, my gas and electric so far has gone up by about £30, and they've charged me way more than that, so I refuse to pay them any more money so it can sit in their accounts and they make interest on it. I'll do that, and then I'll tell you what, I'll pop it to one side, and when I've spent that much on gas and electric, then I'll pay my bill. And until then, no, I'm keeping it. Rant over. Right. I'm not sure how this is looking where it's a bit too close to the green. Oh well. I think to fix where this will mesh together, we'll have one of our where's my Prisma? We'll do our little magic trick with a Prisma white. If I can find my white. Ugh. See, clearly I actually colour too much because there's too many pencils out of there all over the place. I bet it's in my little drawer full of, I need to put these away but can't be bothered yet, pencils. That's not it. Sorry for the noise, guys. I need a white. Right, I'm not happy. That is not the kind of pencil you want to lose. Not my Prisma. Where have I put you? So organised. Was it in there and I just didn't see it? I always do that. Would it magically appear now, even though I looked through that all the way from beginning to end once? I do that with my keys all the time. All the time. Just, you know, I might have searched there 4 times, but magically the 5th time, the little key stealing elves may have returned it for me. So I will just check in the exact same place one more time. And then I'm always quite surprised that it is still not there. That's actually going to drive me mad. Right, well, we can't really spend any more time on that white, can we? It's not good. Right, okay, whatever. Pink. Gonna leave a little bit of space and deal with my white problem later. Let's see. What have I done that might be construed as slightly interesting at all? No. No. I'll be honest, apart from work, the only thing I've left my house for in the last few weeks, should I share this? Is to have my smear. I will share it because you should have that done. It's very important. Very, very important. Also, apparently the highlight of my month, because it's the only thing I did. Can't say it was that much fun, but there's worse things in the world. What else did I do? I must have done something. Oh, I went to the vet. Dogs had their vaccinations. Oh my god. Oh, sounds terrible. I lie. I go out to eat and things. Me and Danny, we like to go out for our lunch or our breakfast to local cafes and things like that. We're not really like clubbers, pubbers. It's not really our scene. I think that's because we're more crafters and gamers, and we tend to be more involved in that, really. That's what I'd prefer to spend my money on. We're all different, aren't we? Some people, like, you know, you relax by getting to a Saturday and spending a few hours in the pub, having a drink, having a laugh, socialising, and some of us don't. We like our own hobbies. If you guys have seen my big colouring book declutter video that I did, I've sold all those books now. I put them on eBay, and I had a couple of lovely ladies. One lady, she bought some of my books, and I posted them out to her, and she said she watches my channel, which is kind of cool. And I don't know how we kind of got talking about, you know, just her books coming, and I'd left some of my little sheets in, and she was like, oh, that's like one of the colourists that I watch. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. And the other lady, who bought quite a lot of my books, enough so that it was more kind of cost effective, because she doesn't live too far from me, to pop along and pick them up than it was for me to post them all, because she had quite a box of books. She's definitely going to have a lot of fun and be kept very busy for a while, I reckon. And she was a lovely lady. Her husband was really nice as well. He drove her all the way out to get books. That's the kind of hubby we want, isn't it? She was really nice. It was nice to meet her. She does actually watch my channel too, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna have to fix the blend between these two. It won't do. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I haven't found my Prisma white, but Luminance saves the days. That'll do. I've got one of the Luminance whites here, so next best thing. What was I saying before I went off to go try and find my white? Must be somewhere. Oh yes, lovely lady. And after buying all those books from me, she got me, I won't open it obviously because it's a card, it's private, but she'd made this beautiful card, which is just amazing. It's so nice. I keep all these. I have a little box for the things that have been sent to me by you guys, because you create and make some beautiful things. Really love this. She's layered up her pieces here. She's added some gold gilding edges, some little pearls down here, and just this beautiful paper. Really pretty, really lovely made. So yeah, I had to share that one. And it was just lovely to meet her. She was very nice. As you guys always are. I'm always kind of just blown away by how lovely and chatty and welcoming the few people are that I've met, and the many people that I chat to through the channel. Be that, you know, subscribers, viewers, hobbyists, people on Instagram, other channel ladies or gentlemen. Always very surprised by how kind and helpful most people are. Do we think that's blending in? Does that look on camera? In person It kind of is. I think in hindsight I'd have left. Didn't really have a plan. I know, me, shock horror, before I started there. So I think in hindsight I'd have left a little bit more between those colours and then just pop that white in between. But not too sad with how that will turn out. Once it's in between all the others, you'll not notice it, and I'll do the others in that way. Let's see, pop a bit of white in the middle with a bit of a shine. Yeah, so, well, in fairness, that happened. I was visited by a lovely lady to pick up the books, and all my books are gone out. I think all I had were 2 Lizzie Mary Cullen books left, and they sold yesterday, so I just have to post those now. Suffice it to say, my bookshelf is still full, but never mind. I was thinking of maybe doing a colouring pencil collection video as well, since it's been quite a while. I like to give you all updates on how I feel about different pencils and such in my collection as I do my collection videos. I think that's how I like to watch them. Yeah, that'll do. Right. So maybe that and completed pages, like an all-encompassing completed pages. I have been colouring for a couple of years now, so I actually have, you know, a nice stack of completed pages that I could share. I've got hiccups now. Brilliant. Typical. Right. Fern-like. Let's see. Shall we do with these? What else do we have? Oh, doggy update, I guess. My little monster, Winston, the younger of my French bulldogs, has a new trick. He keeps trying to get in bed, like under the covers, and I love my dogs to death. They do sleep on the bed, which it basically means I haven't slept for the last 3 years since I got them, but I do draw the line at them being in bed, especially since they're French bulldogs, so they puke all the time, so not living that life. But he's one of these dogs, he cries, and he is way more persistent about that than I can last through. So, you know, like the strong, in control, alpha pack leader that I am, I put a big blanket on the bed. Not to be, you know, beaten by a French bulldog, but also can't win him. I'm hoping he's not listening. He's around somewhere. I've had to put a big blanket over the duvet on the bed, so in the night when he starts to cry because he wants in, I lift the top cover extra sheet thing up and he climbs in, all happy and content, thinking he's in bed. And I get it, in fairness to him, his ears get cold, I think. They feel really cold. He's got like not a lot of hair on his ears, so I get it, you know, he's like cold, he's thinking, I want in there where you are. Like, stop being tight, let me in now. But God's sake. So I haven't won that argument. He does wake me up in the night to be allowed in, so that's not helping. And, you know, he thinks he's won. So whether I've taught the right lesson there as well, I don't know. But after a few nights of no sleep, trying to reinforce that he is not the boss and not getting in bed, I found a different way around it so that he will let me sleep, basically. And what is it about blokes? Like, I don't have kids, obviously, just 2 French bulldog children. That, like, Danny will sleep through this entire thing. Like, I'm assuming he's just faking it and doesn't want to deal with it and will just wait it out until I do something about it, and he's just maybe more persistent about ignoring things than me. But, oh my god. I love the little darling, but he is so annoying. Is he here? Winston! No. We're safe. So, yeah. How many of you, you know, you don't have to admit it online in front of everybody if you don't want to. You can direct message me privately. But how many of you have had similar, like, battles of wills with your pets and completely either just lost, had to give in to their demands, or had to do what I did and kind of wimp out but not quite give in, and I've managed to find a crafty way around their constant, unending demands for what they want. It's because they're spoiled. It's my own fault. I know that. They're not like spoiled. They're not fat or anything. Like, I'm very strict about what they eat. So, but you know, they're just, maybe spoiled's not the right word, because loved isn't spoiled, is it? They're loved. And to be honest, I don't feel like that is spoiled. I think that's what every pet deserves, is, you know, that amount of love and attention that means that they truly are a family member. And I'm pretty sure that Winston understands that weakness in me and heads straight for the weaker pack member to get exactly what he wants. Oh well. So on the plus side, I only have to not get up, but he only wakes me up maybe once or twice in the night now to get inside of the bed. He must get a bit warm and then need to get out for a bit, or he'll go get a toy or something. He's funny for that. He's a very strong-willed, independent little character for a dog, and so different to our other dog. They are absolutely chalk and cheese. And he's not here, so he can't hear me, so I can openly admit that I wouldn't change him for the world. Like, if somebody rocked up and was like, we've got the best behaved, quietest, meekest, fully trained, would do anything you say on command, you won't have to put the lead on him even, dog, and you can have him, but we want Winston, I would have to say no. He's 2 now. We've had him since he was 3 months old. In fact, he's let's see, about 2 and 2 months now. And I think people without kids do that maybe a little bit more than people with. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe you guys are even worse than us and they've got little clothes on and they have their own bedroom and stuff. I've not gone that far yet. But do think we become very, very attached. I am. And although Danny has, like, he's a bit harder than me, and, you know, he's a man, doesn't cry, doesn't share. I know for a fact he absolutely adores and dotes on both our dogs. Is this looking shaded? It's just looking weird. I don't know. It is actually my first time colouring in this book. Okay, anyway, as promised, there is a giveaway in this video. I will pull a winning number next week. We'll say next Monday. So as always, to enter the giveaway, you must be a subscriber. Please add a comment into the bottom of the video. Don't mind what you put, as long as it's not rude. And please like the video. And then all you have to do is either email me or direct message me on Instagram asking for an entry number. If I haven't replied and you haven't got a number, I haven't had your message. So do make sure I send you back a number. That is your guaranteed entry to the giveaway. And then next Monday I will pull a number, and of course to stop the chances of anyone faking who the winner is, I already have the details of the person who that number belongs to. It's just the best way I've found to stop people impersonating the winner, which is a sad but serious problem we encounter with these giveaways. So the giveaway itself, this time round I've gone with so I've gone with this time Mariola Budek. I will pop her Etsy store in the description box below, and same as last time, it will be PDFs. All you need is an email for me to purchase and send them to you. And what I've done, I don't like to pick a specific page because I think that excludes a lot of people from, the giveaways, because, people have certain pages and they like certain pages. So I'll go with, you can have any of the 9 packs up to a maximum of £10. I think most of the 9 packs are like £9 something. So you can pick anything. I mean, if you want a single page, you can have that instead, but obviously they're not worth as much. So she's got lots of packs of 6 and 9 different PDF sets on her site. So any of those up to a maximum of £10, you can pick a set of those. So I hope that's of interest to you guys. I know it's not a big giveaway, but I'm not a big channel. I don't really make, I don't do any endorsements. I don't do any sponsorships. So I don't make any extra money on YouTube. So it's, I can't do massive big giveaways until my channel is bigger. I'm sorry for that, guys. So as I said, just like, comment and subscribe if you're not already. Send me a message by email or Instagram, and I will give you a number for your entry. And then once I've pulled the winner next Monday, you'll just need to pick the pack that you would like from the Mariola Budek site on Etsy. As I said, it's PDF only, postage costs are crazy. So yeah, guys, I hope this tiny bit really don't. It took me 40 minutes to do that. Now you can see why I don't have a billion pages finished. As always, I know I've asked you to add me your video requests that I'm missing, But as usual, if you have anything new, anything different, any requests, anything specific that you would like to see from me, please pop it in the comments with the other older requests. Not a problem, I will add them to my list. Thank you so much for watching. As always guys, happy colouring, and I will see you in the next one.